Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Boom Mac here in another video. Today, we're going to talk about the big comeback win against Texas, the Ritter game. Boy, still emotionally high from that. That game was something else. I was going to do a podcast tonight with David, and we were going to go over that game and just all the Spencer Rattler and Caleb Williams drama and what's going to happen through all that through this week and all that and our thoughts. Probably gonna put that off to tomorrow. And I also may try to get one of my buddies on with us, another special guest with us. I got to talk to him tomorrow about that. See if he would like to do that and be down to join us on that podcast when we get that going. Um, but yeah, I just want to make a little recap video. I haven't done one of these in a while. Boy, that game. Well, the start that we got off to was the worst start you could ask for against a Texas team like that. Um, First play of the game, they throw a screen pass, and then he goes all the way down for a touchdown. Was it? I want to say it was either Xavier Worthy or Joshua Moore, but I'm pretty sure it was Xavier Worthy. If anyone remembers who it was, let me know in the comments. But first play, screen pass. Jaden Davis, doesn't make the tackle, and he goes down for a touchdown. That right then and there, kind of like, here we go. That's the first time I even said, here we go. It's going to be one of those games. And then you have a three and out, and you punt the football, and it gets blocked. Um, they're at the goal line. They punch in for another touchdown. 14-0. Then you go down. Spencer Rattler leads the drive down for a touchdown, 14-7. And then Texas goes up 28-7. They Let's talk about Spencer and this offense. And so with Spencer, the problem is I think that he does not trust his offensive line at all. Um, and I have my opinions on it actually, and I'm gonna dive into it a little bit on this video and dive into it more tomorrow on the podcast when me and David get on there and talk about it. Um, if it should be up tomorrow, I'm not gonna make any promises, but we both have a lot of things going on in our personal life right now. We have both busy people right now, work and all that. He has a family and all that, so he's very busy too. So when the podcast will be up whenever we can make time and have time to get through it and put it up. Hopefully tomorrow. We were supposed to do it tonight, but we had some issues with Zoom, so we're probably gonna wait till tomorrow. And we talked on the phone a little bit today about the OU and Texas game and college football in general. So we should have a list of the topics tomorrow to go on about. Yeah. You With Spencer, it's kind of I don't like I said, I don't think he trusts the offensive line because there's times he's rolled out the pocket to the right side of the field, and there's no reason for it. There's no reason for him to roll out. He could easily stay in the pocket, step up and make a throw, and he misses why he doesn't. It's like he makes one read, like how Jalen Hurts used to do. He reads one read, and if it's not there, he panics. The difference with Jalen Hurts was Jalen Hurts was an athletic quarterback. He had legs. He could run the football and break a tackle and get you 6 yards. Spencer can't do that. Spencer can run a little bit, but he's not by any means a dual threat quarterback. Let's be honest. He's not really a dual threat. He's not a real dual threat, and we saw what a real dual threat was again with Caleb. Um, so he can't do that, and he panics. And I think the reason why he don't trust the offensive line is because not only Harrison and Morris on the left tackle spot, but also guys. I feel like this gets overlooked a lot. Creed Humphrey is probably going to go down as one, if not one of the best centers we've ever had at OU. The guy was just a leader. The guy was a dog. He set that standard on the offensive line when he was at OU, and I feel like Spencer Rattler was kind of spoiled his freshman year because he got to have a center like that with Creed Humphrey, who was a second round pick that went to Kansas City, and he's doing great things with Kansas right now. He's doing pretty well right now with them. So it's one of those things where and you put Andrew Rand. Not saying Andrew Rand's bad by any means. I think Andrew Rand would be a great center by the time he's done here at OU. But he's still a young guy, and he's still getting used to being a starting center. And that's and in this offense, dude, being a center, it's like it's a big deal. Like it's up there like being a quarterback for OU. There's a lot of stress and a lot of responsibility with that position. So uh, it's just one of those things where I just don't think Spencer has that trust. And I feel like going in, I thought, so right then and there, when Spencer made that one interception throw, was it, what did he do? No, he fumbled. So when he threw the interception, I get Austin Stogner had something happen with the route. But if you're Spencer, that route that he was supposed to run was already funky. He could have read that and went somewhere else and made another read, but he didn't. He predetermined a throw. That's the problem, Spencer. That's another thing. Actually, that's another problem, Spencer. He just pre-reads and he throws. You can't do that. You gotta make the reads. You gotta read the field. And it's because he thinks he's under pressure all the time. There's times Spencer had a clean pocket. Let's be real. As much as we like the dog on this offensive line, there is times this offensive line gave Spencer more than enough time to make the reads, and he just didn't do it. And people will say, well, no one was open. There's three plays I've watched. You had plays when Jaden Hazel was open. You had plays, and it's not like there's open every 5 minutes. But it's quick windows. There's windows. You gotta make the reads. You gotta make the throws in these tight windows. There's windows of opportunity where these wide receivers were open. Mike Woods was open. Marvin Mills was wide open one time. So it's kind of like he's not making the reads fast enough, and he's not. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he don't have trust in his arm. He has one of the best arms, in college football. So it shouldn't be that. I just don't think he has a lot of trust. I don't think he has a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I just slipped my mind on the brain fart. He don't have a lot of confidence in himself right now in his arm. I guess that's what I'm getting at with this. And confidence in the O line. And when you have those two problems, yeah, you're gonna have a tough day. I think that fourth down when Caleb ran for 66-yard touchdown, when he ran for that, I said right then and there in my mind, if Spencer makes another turnover, we're going to see Caleb in the game. We're going to see it. Um, sure enough, he fumbled the football, and right then and there, Lincoln when Spencer came to sideline, Lincoln pounded him back and said, "Hey, we're going to try out Caleb." And it worked. I mean, and credit to Lincoln Riley because I feel like a lot of people don't understand how much goes into coaching and the strategy he puts in. For him to sit there and bench Spencer, that's a lot of guts. And put the game into a true freshman's hand, that is a lot of guts. And you have to give him You have to give him respect. The play calls he made some damn good play calls in the second half with Caleb Williams. Um, Not to mention, I don't know if anyone ever really notices about the game, but if you notice, Lincoln always takes. He always this is what I've really noticed when it comes to kickoffs, or when it comes to when we kick the ball off, or when we pick an end zone. He always puts the OU side behind us first half. So when it switches over to the second half and we punt the football, the OU crowd is literally right behind the Texas offense, and you saw, and I know what Lincoln thought about that. He did it last year, and he's done it in 2019. I'm pretty sure when I was there, when I was at the game. It's just wait, did he? I'm trying to think. I don't know if he did 2019, but I know he did it last year. I'm pretty sure he did it last year. I have to look at the film, but Lincoln really thought this game through, and he knew the crowd was going to play a factor because last year there was no sold out crowd. There was capacity number was cut down, and he knew this game was going to be wild. So I feel like he made that call to have our end zone right behind Texas's offense in the second half, and it was a smart play call. It was smart by him, honestly. Um, on to Caleb. Caleb balled out, and the thing is, the offense with Caleb is just wide open. There's just so many different plays you can call. There's so many different options with Caleb, and it's because his legs and his athleticism, and he can throw the football really, really, really well. He has the arm strength and talent. Um, he made an awesome throw when he fumbled a snap at the red zone, and he rolled out. It was like I want to say it was third down and long. He rolled out, found Marvin Mims in the back of the end zone for a touchdown, and he threw a dart. Another one when the other touchdown or the other throw he made to Marvin Mims when Marvin Mims kind of fought for position for the ball when Kelp was rolling out and threw it all the way down the field. That was another big one. Even though we only got a field goal, I'm pretty sure out of that one. Still a big play. Gave us 3 points. And the other touchdown he threw when he lofted up from Marvin Mims again in the end zone, it was a touchdown. Um, and I want to say that tied the ball game for us. And then we put Spencer in for a 2 point conversion where he threw it for two Drake Stoops for a 2 point conversion. Um, it's just that game is going to go down as the best Red River game ever, probably. Um, now we got the win. We're 6-0. Now we have to learn from what went wrong in this game. This season's not. Oh, we have not won the net. We have not accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. Just a guy enjoy the win. It was a great win. But tomorrow, which I know this team will, you need to learn. You need to get better because it's only gonna get harder from here on out. It's only gonna get harder. Um, Baylor beat the crap out of West Virginia when I saw the score. Yeah, yesterday. Oklahoma State looks good. The Pokes look good. Their defense is very sound. They have a good running game. Spencer Sanders will turn the ball over. I can promise you he will throw an interception or two. But Jalen Warren looks really good for them, and their defense is very sound. So Oklahoma State all around is a good football team. You still got to worry about Baylor. Baylor, with Bohanna, with Gary Bohanna, they look good. And Thornton, they look good. And their defense with Rudolph is pretty solid. So, and I think we go down to Waco this year because they came to Norman last year. So we go to Waco. You know that crowd's gonna be ready for that game after 2019. The comeback we made in 2019. You still got to play. Who else do we got to play? I mean, the only freebies you really have is I would say Texas Tech and Kansas for sure. Those are two. Those are the only two freebies you can kind of say, hey, all right, we should go in and dominate. The other ones are kind of, they're going to give you your best shot. Uh, as of right now, they think this is OU's last year in the Big 12 right now, and that's what they're probably selling us. Hey, we got to beat OU one more time. We got to beat OU before they leave to go to the SEC. That's how I look at it. Um, and I think this weekend's a big game. Oklahoma State and Texas play, and I think the winner of that game is who we're probably going to see in the Big 12 championship if we win out. If we win out, that's part of who we're going to see is whoever wins that game in the Big 12 championship in December. So I will be watching that game because TCU and OU play at 6 this Saturday. Um, that game, like I said, TCU's not a pushover, guys. They've always given us a run for our money. Um, Gary Patterson's had that team ready to play. They gave Texas a run for their money. Actually, you probably can make a case they probably should have beat Texas the last weekend. They shot themselves in the foot with a fumble and a punt they muffed. So you can make an argument for that. So going this weekend, we need to build on this win. We need to build. We need to improve on certain things. Um, it's just you gotta get better after this game. It's a great win, but you just gotta get better. As for the quarterback battle, I don't think Caleb's won the starting job yet. I think there's gonna be a battle. I'm interested to see what Saturday brings and who we have at quarterback coming out on the field. Um, we could see it every other series type of deal when one series Caleb, one series Spencer, and just keeps rotating. And whoever has a hot hand will carry on with the game. That's what I think is going to happen. I don't think by any means necessarily that Spencer's done. He's benched. I don't think Lincoln's going to give up on that easily. I'm sorry. I don't. He recruited the kid out of high school. He's a quarterback he wanted. He was sold on him, and he had Spencer bought in, and they both bought into each other. So I don't think it's be as easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, bench your Spencer, you're done. Your bench. Caleb, get in. I don't think it's gonna be like that. Even though I do think that Caleb, and I mean, even though I do think Lincoln has a lot of trust in us, Caleb, and he loves him, I just don't think he give up Spencer that easily. I think it's gonna be a quarterback battle. I think whoever has the hot hands will finish out that game, and from that game, we'll see after that. Um, it is a headache. At the end of the day, it's not a bad headache to have. I mean, it depends on how you look at it. I mean, you don't have a quarterback. I mean, you got two quarterbacks that are both well equipped to take OU to the playoffs and win the Big 12. So we'll see. Uh, Oklahoma's at number 4 this year, or going number 4 this week. The only teams in front of us right now are Cincinnati, Iowa, and Georgia. Kind of figured. I know some people thought maybe Iowa would go up before in front of Georgia because the Iowa wins Penn State, but Georgia handled business, and they got a big test this weekend against Kentucky. I'm pretty sure they go down to Kentucky too to play them. So, or no, they actually no, that's a lie. They go to Athens. Kentucky goes to Athens this year, so because that's where College Game Day is. So they go to Athens. Um, we'll see. I didn't really watch the Kentucky LSU game. I know Kentucky won pretty convincingly. So I'm gonna watch that game later on this week and look and see because I haven't watched much of Kentucky this year. I know they're 6-0, but I haven't really watched much of them. Um, so yeah, I mean that's about it. I want to make a quick video. Podcast should be up tomorrow if we have time to record it. I will let y'all know. As always, guys, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. Boomer.